Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon.
Yes, Kush, you may start if Shanky sir has already joined, then you may start. Please.
Session. On behalf of Sitka College Indore, I, Professor Kush Singodia, Faculty of Commerce and Management Department, extend a warm welcome to our guest speaker, Shanki Bansal, respected Principal of Sitka College, Dr. Apur Trivedi sir, Vice Principal, Dr. Unnekha Tare ma'am, all the fraternity and students. Strategic marketing often result in growth for your business. If you successfully educate customers, keep them engaged, create a strong reputation in their minds, and smartly sell to them, your business will most likely do well. The world we live in has become far more unstructured and fluid due to digital revolution. Directly or indirectly, we all are affected by this revolution and so the scenario of marketing. And our today's guest speaker is actually going to give best insight on this changed scenario of marketing. May I request our respected principal sir, Dr. Apul Trivedi, to formally welcome our guest speaker and audience.
Okay. Uh, Thank you, Professor Khush Singodia. Uh, Let me first of all welcome the today's guest speaker, Mr. Shanky Bansal. Sir, you are most welcome. And I also welcome all the listener students, faculties, and our Vice Principal, ma'am. I also take this opportunity to congratulate all the faculty staff who are behind this program, this session, the in charge faculty, Professor Singodia, Mr. Paul, Dr. Zainab, everyone, and our student Manu. She has sung a very good, beautiful prarthana prayer for all of us. It was really melodious. And uh, before Mr. Bansal will throw light on the today's topic, uh, digital marketing, I would take this opportunity. We have been conducting the online classes, and I am sure that you must be taking your online lessons very sincerely, very regularly. Our teachers are making no stone unturned to make you learn, irrespective of all hurdles. I found the online mod is a very good alternative for learning. So what you might not be able to come to the college, the learning can be done online also. So don't take this online classes or online programs lightly. Your learning is going on. And recently our in charge faculties is organizing your internal tests that will come very soon, and assignments are also given to you all. So you are supposed to submit your assignments in time. Okay, so that I wanted to share. And once again I congratulate all the faculty members who are behind this program. And once again I welcome Mr. Shanky Bensal, today's honorable speaker. Sir, the I hand over the session to you now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Trivedi sir, and it's been a pleasure being invited to handle this session today.
Great.
And very, very happy to be there amongst all of you. And for me, the bigger pleasure is to be able to see Unmeka Tare, ma'am. I've been a student and have had the opportunity to be around her in my initial days when I was doing my schooling. It's been over a decade now, but it's almost 2 decades now. So it's a pleasure to see you here, ma'am, and thank you so much, Anubhuti ma'am, for the invite, and Dr. Zainab and Professor Kush for organizing this for me. And I won't take much of your time. I'll keep this event short. I will the next 45 minutes you're going to be with me. I'll try and explain you how digital works, how this entire field works. Wherever you see a problem, wherever you are not able to understand what I'm saying, and if my speed, my explanation is difficult, please feel free to unmute yourself and stop me there itself. I would just check if my video screen is visible to you and if I am audible to you properly.
Yes, you're clearly audible, sir, and your screen is also visible to us. And Shanki, sir, before that, I just want to ask Dr. Unmika Tare, ma'am, to introduce you. Unmika, ma'am, I request to introduce our guest speaker, please. Uh, Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're audible, ma'am.
Yeah, now you are audible.
Unmika, ma'am. Uh, I think there is some technical problem.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. Now I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am. Please. Yes, ma'am.
I'm
You're clearly audible.
extremely sorry. I did not have the network. I had, though we are talking about everything digital, but I didn't have the network. Okay. A digital morning to everybody, though I did not have the connection. So, in this pandemic, the most flourishing and useful field has been the digital marketing, and which has made this era the digital one. Though we see the initiative of digital marketing in era 1990s, we have seen, and then it's flourishing in 2000 decade. But presently, during this period, the digital gadgets have been a boon for all of us. Right now, not only for marketing, but education, banking, industrial, and organizational working, the internet and online based digital technologies and equipments have been vastly used by people. And the growing demand and utility has encouraged us to have this topic as our invited talk of the day. And it's a pride to have Mr. Shanky transforming himself from a very, very bright and talented student to a very successful entrepreneur and professional. He holds combination of degrees in the field of science and technology and management. He did his B in computer science from RGPV Bhopal and then his MBA in HR from International Management Institute Delhi. After having a working experience for a couple of years, then he started his own venture, the Click Incorporation. It's a digital marketing agency in Indore, R Indore. And apart from doing his business, he is also rendering his service as a corporate trainer. And he houses 10,000 professionals and students belonging to various different fields like engineering, pharmacy, some professionals. And he has been doing this for last 8 years. with focus mainly on the entrepreneurship, business modeling, and digital marketing. He has been taking sessions in leading to colleges like even the Nursing Munji, Symbiosis, IITs, and many other reputed educational institutions. And he believes that with proper training and motivation, one can conquer to great heights. Shanky, on behalf of Sikha family, once again, I heartily welcome you and believe that this session of yours would be enlightening for our students. So now I hand over the mic to Kush digitally. So Kush, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I would like to request our honorable speaker, Mr. Shanky Bansal, to enlighten our students with your knowledge, experience, and words. Session is all yours, sir.
Thank you so much, Professor Kush, and very, very thank you to Unmekha ma'am. I couldn't have ever had such a lovely introduction to myself, even if I presented myself to myself. But thank you so much, ma'am. I've always, as I mentioned, I've always had the pleasure of being around you as a student and having known you as a person. It's been a great honor for me to be speaking in front of you, as well as the august audience of Sikha College family. Thank you so much for first having me here. And I promise the next 45 minutes I won't bore you much. But kahin bhi agar aapko aisa lagta hai that you've not understood, please stop me then itself, and we will see how we can clarify this. My only request is you might keep your microphones off, but if some of you can keep your cameras on, I would love this to be a very, very interactive session. मैं इसे bilingual करूंगा. I'll keep it in Hindi and English both for better understanding. But requesting everybody, if you can keep your cameras on. I don't mind if you're doing some other work also. If you're eating something, I don't mind that. But please keep your cameras on so that at least I'm able to visualize who I'm talking to. Even some of the cameras will work.
Yes,
Right.
Shanky.
Yes, ma'am.
Most of students and even other viewers, they are on YouTube.
Give me money. And I started, talking to few people who I knew, who I thought that probably could require a website. And I went to them and I told them that, I want to start by myself and I don't have any money to start. I don't want to use my family money into this. I want to start afresh. I think you need a website. And they agreed to it. And I said that I'll probably take an advance from you to do this. I'll take the entire money in advance and I can quote this to you right now. I charged 10,000 rupees for one website that time. And I said, I want to develop this website for you for 10,000 rupees. I will take this as advance money. I got 3 of my known people to invest into me and say that, okay, fine, you do this website for us. And that is how I generated my first 30,000 rupees. That 30,000 rupees helped me buy one computer for my staff and pay the advance rental for that one small office that I wanted to engage into. And that is how this entire journey of my company Click started. Why I'm telling you this is because that is how small we started. That is how small anybody can start in this business of digital. Okay. And we went on to knocking doors into some of the known people and some of our clients saying that, we can get digital marketing done for your business. And it was difficult for people to believe that how digital marketing can work. And for us also as a newbie person in Central India, nobody knew about digital marketing. We were one of the pioneers in digital marketing that time by knocking doors of people, asking them that, digital marketing can actually help you and we can generate business for you. Luckily for us, a couple of people believed in us and they said, okay, Shanky, it's a matter of some money. I want you to, experiment this with us. And that is how this entire journey of digital marketing way back in 2010 started for us. And we started showing results. It is only in 2014 then the prime minister of the biggest democracy in the world came to power by the use of social media, by becoming popular through social media. And I think that is when people realize how important social media is. But just to bring into your perspective, before 2014, I was already working for Amity University. I had grabbed Pizza Hut's Australia business, and I was working for the biggest media house that time, that was ZTV. So the biggest media house's digital marketing was managed by a small company sitting here in Indore. And that is the power of digital media. And only in 2014, when people started realizing that if political scenarios can change through digital marketing, then it has big, big scope. In the last 6-7 years, digital marketing has seen great progression because it is one thing that can help you reach to your target audience directly. And it helps you get that business, which is otherwise not known to anybody. right? Let's first try and understand how digital marketing is different from your traditional marketing. If I can ask all of you, if you're listening, if I can ask all of you to probably type in your chat box, or maybe unmute yourself and say, how many of you how many of you watch television every day? And not those Amazon Prime and Netflix, the proper television channels on your television kept in your drawing room. How many of you watch it daily, and how much time do you spend on it?
I think all of us watch it for on an average 1 hour or 1 or 2 hours.
1 or 2 hours, except the Amazon Primes and Netflixes, you watch television. Okay, that's good. Fair enough. Anybody else? Some of you might say that no, we haven't been watching television. Is something that we don't watch now. It's hardly some time that we watch a cricket match. That's not coming anywhere else. And how about reading newspapers every day? How much time do we spend reading newspapers every day? Kunal says, I watched television 8 months ago. Haven't been watching after that. I like that, Kunal. Not every day. We don't read newspapers every day, right? Newspapers used to be one thing that people used to start their day with. They would open this and read every bit of news. Our parents, our grandparents, they would start their day with a newspaper. And now we don't even read newspapers. We wouldn't even have opened newspapers for long months, right? And how about radio? Except for traveling, when you're in your car or on your bike, you'd probably plug it in a radio channel. Otherwise, you're not watching or listening to radio ever. And lockdown is just that 24 hours you're watching, listening to radio because you're probably been kept into nothing else to do that, right? But try to understand. My parents, my father used to run this sanitary napkin manufacturing business, and he used to tell me his stories back that we were ranked number 2 in the country next to Johnson and Johnson, and we were number 1 in South India. Mandakini, a famous actress of those times, was our brand ambassador, and they would probably be very, very proud saying that we used to come on national television. Our ad used to come on national television, and we were like, okay, that is how we defined a national brand. And now we are not even watching television. If there is a new gadget that comes in your house, so just imagine who brought the first television in your house. Who brought the first television that came in your house? Probably your parents, your grandparents. And whose money was it? It was their money. But today, if a new gadget, a new Amazon Echo or a Dot that comes into your house, the decision is taken by probably the youngest of the family, the Gen Z or the millennials. They take the decision. But the money is still of the head of the family. So earlier, the money was theirs. The decision was also theirs. Today, the money is still theirs, but the decision is not. The decision is of the audience who is hooked in to internet for almost 24 hours a day. पहले हम लोग को कहा जाता था कि सोने के पहले ब्रश करके सोइए, और उठते से सबसे पहली चीज जो करना है वो यू ब्रश योर टीथ. बट टुडे सोने के पहले उस छोटी सी खुलती हुई आंख से भी हम चेक करना चाहते हैं कि कोई अपडेट तो नहीं है, और उठते से सबसे पहले चेक करते हैं कि कल जो रात को फोटोग्राफ पोस्ट की थी उसके ऊपर कितने व्यूज आए, कितने लाइक्स आए. Our entire life is now hooked to internet and specifically mobile phone. अगर for an hour or two हमारे फोन पे कोई वाइब्रेशन नहीं आता है, कोई पिंग नहीं आता है, तो हम परेशान हो जाते हैं. हम चेक करने लगते हैं कि कहीं फोन बंद तो नहीं होगा, नेटवर्क तो नहीं आ रहा. Right? That is how we are hooked to this life of internet. And अगर हम hooked हैं, हम न्यूज़पेपर नहीं पढ़ रहे, हम टेलीविजन नहीं देख रहे, तो एडवर्टाइजर वहां पर जाकर दिखाएंगे किसे? If we are the target audience that people have to hook on to, then people will have to show that ad to us. And that is where this entire world of digital marketing has come into picture. People have started marketing through digital mediums, and that is where they're able to get more business. Now, how is digital marketing important? Imagine करिए आप सभी में से किसी ना किसी की इच्छा होगी entrepreneurial लाइन में जाने की. You would want to become an entrepreneur or start your own business. But I think business पे अभी लॉकडाउन के टर्म में तो सबसे इजी लगता है कि फूड डिलीवरी का बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया जाए, कि घरों पे लोग पैक्ड हैं, उनके घर तक अगर फूड डिलीवर किया जा सकता है तो दैट इज प्रोबब्ली अ वेरी गुड बिजनेस. तो इमेजिन आपने इंदौर के सबसे लीडिंग न्यूज़पेपर दैनिक भास्कर में अगर एक एड देना है, राइट? हाउ मच वुड दैट एड कॉस्ट यू? अ स्मॉल एड इन दैनिक भास्कर, हाउ मच वुड दैट कॉस्ट यू? 50,000, a lakh of rupees for a small ad, a quarter page ad in दैनिक भास्कर. Now imagine करिए आपने अपना एक नया फूड डिलीवरी बिजनेस स्टार्ट करना है और उस फूड डिलीवरी बिजनेस के लिए आपने एक न्यूज़पेपर में ऐड दिया है जो कल सुबह पब्लिश होने वाला है. अब आप एंशियस हैं, आप अपना नया बिजनेस स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं, आप बड़े एंशियस हैं, ट्रबल्ड है, रात को आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या करें, सुबह एकदम से फोन आने वाले हैं, राइट? और वो फोन लेकर आप देख रहे हैं फोन पे सुबह फोन आएंगे और मेरा बिजनेस स्टार्ट होगा, राइट? एंशियसनेस में आप उस फोन को एक ऐसी जगह पर ड्रॉप कर देते हैं रात को, when you go to the washroom and you probably drop it at a place that now it cannot be recovered. इंदौर में दुकानें 11 बजे के पहले तो नहीं खुलेंगी जहां से अपना फोन को रिपेयर कर सकते हैं, राइट? नाउ इमेजिन दैट यू हैव टू नाउ गेट इट रिपेयर्ड एंड यू कैन नॉट गेट इट रिपेयर्ड. रात को 11 बजे आपको पता है कि आपका वो फोन पानी में जा चुका है, वो खराब हो चुका है. जिस फोन के ऊपर आपने वो फोन नंबर दिया हुआ है न्यूज़पेपर में उस एडवर्टीजमेंट के लिए, और अब उस पे फोन कॉल्स आएंगे. कैन यू चेंज इट? कैन यू नाउ स्टॉप योर एड्स? क्या अपने एड्स को आप बंद कर सकते हैं? नो, यू कांट स्टॉप दिस एड्स. Now that money is being wasted. People will call on that number, वहां पर आवाज आएगी that this number cannot be reached. Your entire money is now getting wasted. You can't stop this ad. Whereas in digital marketing, अगर 6 बजे भी आपका ad publish होना है सुबह 6 बजे, 5:59 AM, you can stop your ad and no money will be wasted. इनफैक्ट अगर आपने पूरे दिन के लिए 1 लाख रुपए स्पेंड किए हुए हैं, आपको 7 बजे भी रियलाइज होता है, 8 बजे भी रियलाइज होता है कि आपका एड अच्छे से परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा है, यू कैन स्टॉप दैट एड देन एंड देयर. अगर आपके 5,000 रुपए स्पेंड हुए तो वो 5,000 चले जाएंगे, 95,000 रुपीज विल स्टिल बी इन योर पॉकेट. द सेकेंड एडवांटेज ऑफ डिजिटल मार्केटिंग इज कि जब वो न्यूज़पेपर के अंदर आपका एड आता है तो आपको ये नहीं पता कि उस एड को देखकर लोगों ने आपको क्या रिस्पॉन्स किया. क्या उन्होंने उस पेपर को काट के रख लिया? क्या अगर आपको फोन किया तो आपको पता चल जाएगा, बट अगर शाम को उस न्यूज़पेपर के अंदर समोसे मिल रहे होंगे तो आपको नहीं पता चलेगा, राइट? Whereas in digital marketing, every action taken on seeing your ad is known to you. Through analytics, आप चेक कर सकते हैं कि आपकी ad को देखकर लोगों ने क्या किया. Did they come to your website? How much time did they spend on your website? उन्होंने कितने पेजेस देखे, कौन से पेज को देखकर वो चले गए? Everything is being known to you directly. That analytics data is easily visible to you through digital marketing, जो कि आपको otherwise नहीं visible होता. ऐसे बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो आप डिजिटल मार्केटिंग के थ्रू ही कर सकते हैं और किसी और चीज के थ्रू या किसी ट्रेडिशनल मीडियम के थ्रू नहीं कर सकते. The third most important thing about digital marketing is targeting. आपके हाथ में पूरा टारगेटिंग है. अभी आप दैनिक भास्कर में या किसी भी न्यूज़पेपर में एडवर्टीजमेंट देते हैं तो दे चार्ज यू ऑन द सब्सक्रिप्शन बेसिस. जितना उनका सब्सक्रिप्शन, अगर 10 लाख कॉपीज उनकी बिक रही है तो उस 10 लाख के हिसाब से एड डिवाइस्ड है. अब आप कोलगेट का ऐड कर रहे हो जो कि हर लोगों के घर के लिए यूजफुल है, या फिर आप जेलस 21 का ऐड कर रहे हो जो केवल 0.1% ऑफ विमेन विल एक्चुअली यूज इट इन इंदौर, आप दोनों के लिए एड की प्राइसिंग सेम है. Whereas in digital marketing, आपका एड केवल उस इंसान को दिखेगा जो आपका टारगेट ऑडियंस है, एंड यू विल बी चार्ज ऑल्सो ओनली फॉर दैट. अगर आपका एड आईफोन यूजर को ही दिखना चाहिए तो केवल उन्हीं को दिखेगा, एंड्रॉइड यूजर को दिखेगा ही नहीं, एंड यू विल बी चार्ज ओनली टू शो दैट एड टू दैट आईफोन यूजर. And I think these three things make digital marketing one of the most important and sought out of things in today's world. And therefore, the budgets have also started changing in terms of digital marketing. Earlier, digital marketing was 5% budget of the total marketing budget. जब वो start भी हुआ था, and 5% used to be huge. लोग सोचते थे कि 5% कैसे दें digital marketing को. And now that has moved to 25% to 50% of the total budget, and in some cases even 100% of the budget, because उनकी right target audience वहीं पर मौजूद है. The bigger problem with current generation is कि हमें लगता है कि हमने सोशल मीडिया के ऊपर पोस्ट कर लिया, हमें फेसबुक पे पोस्ट करना आ गया तो हमें डिजिटल मार्केटिंग आ गई. But digital marketing is not just posting on Facebook. Digital marketing is far beyond that. Social media marketing, search engine optimization, Google Analytics, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads, email marketing, content marketing, affiliate marketing, funnels, marketplace management, बहुत कुछ है डिजिटल मार्केटिंग में सीखने के लिए. और इस कारण न्यू नॉर्मल में अगर आप इन सबको फॉलो नहीं कर रहे हैं तो आप डिजिटल मार्केटिंग पे पैसा वेस्ट ही कर रहे होंगे. You will not be able to take out money out of this digital marketing. The advantage of digital marketing is you have the control to get the ROI out of this. The exact positive return on investment is what you can derive out of digital marketing. आपने कितना एड स्पेंड किया, उससे कितने पैसे करे, आपने टोटल कितना बजट स्पेंड किया और वहां से आपको कितने रिटर्न्स आ रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग कैन बी मैनेज्ड एंड क्लियरली विद ट्रांसपेरेंसी विजिबल टू यू. डिजिटल मार्केटिंग स्टार्ट हो जाती है एक अच्छी डिजिटल प्रॉपर्टी क्रिएट करने से. अगर आपके पास में एक वेबसाइट है, एक यूट्यूब चैनल है, दैट इज योर डिजिटल प्रॉपर्टी जिसको आप मार्केट कर सकते हैं एंड यू कैन गेट एनालिटिक्स इनसाइट्स बेस्ड ऑन दैट, राइट. अब आप इसको कैसे कर सकते हैं? सोशल मीडिया मार्केटिंग के थ्रू आप इसको मार्केट कर सकते हैं. देयर आर वैरायटी ऑफ सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स. फेसबुक है, इंस्टाग्राम है, पिंटरेस्ट है, लिंक्डइन है. ये सभी ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं, ट्विटर है, जिसके थ्रू आप अपनी मार्केटिंग कर सकते हैं. लेकिन सिर्फ पोस्ट डाल देने से कुछ नहीं हो जाएगा. You'll have to understand digital marketing is about three things. It's about the right communication, going to the right audience at the right time. अगर आपने सही चीज सही लोगों को सही समय पर बता दी तो आप डिजिटल मार्केटिंग कर पा रहे हैं. अगर आप सही लोगों तक पहुंच गए लेकिन कम्युनिकेशन खराब है. अगर मैं प्रीमियम प्रॉपर्टी सेल करना चाह रहा हूं, if I'm trying to sell a premium property, I can't use gaudy colors. I'll probably use a subtle white or golden and white combination. Okay, I can't be using too bright and flashy colors to sell a premium thing, right? Supposedly I have to sell it to the new generation and I want to show it classy. I would go with pastel colors. I won't use very big fonts. I'll do subtle, lighter fonts, smaller communication. I will have to understand what my audience is. और उसके हिसाब से मुझे काफी कुछ चेंज करना पड़ेगा मेरे टेक्स्ट में, मेरे कंटेंट में, मेरे ग्राफिक्स में, मेरे इमेजेस में. And that is where it is very, very important to understand who your target audience is. और उस target audience को कैसे communicate किया जाए is very important. उन्हें क्या समझ में आता है, talk in their language. And सही समय पर बताइए. अगर आपकी जनता आपके एडवर्टीजमेंट्स को ऑफिस टाइम में देखती है तो मंडे टू फ्राइडे आपको सर्कुलेट करना है. और अगर आपको लगता है कि वो जनता वीकेंड्स पर देखती है, so you have to make sure that your ads are visible on the weekends. ये सारा कंट्रोल आपके पास में होता है when you start promoting your products or your services through ads. So therefore it becomes very, very important. ऐसे बहुत से फैक्टर्स हैं जो गूगल को मैटर करते हैं. मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा आप सभी से, सबसे पहले सोचिए कि आपके शहर के टॉप 10 रेस्टोरेंट्स कौन से हैं. Just tell to yourself which are the top 10 restaurants of your city. Take a couple of minutes and think for top 10 restaurants of your city. And now when you've thought about it, go to Google and search for top 10 restaurants of the city. जब आपने अभी सोच लिए टॉप 10 रेस्टोरेंट्स, उसके बाद गूगल पर जाइए और सर्च करिए टॉप 10 रेस्टोरेंट्स ऑफ योर सिटी. While you're searching this, you will realize कि जो आपने सोचा था और जो आपको गूगल पर दिख रहा है, those are very, very different figures. जो टॉप 10 रेस्टोरेंट्स ऑफ इंदौर आपने सोचे थे और जो टॉप 10 रेस्टोरेंट्स ऑफ इंदौर गूगल आपको बता रहा है, उसमें बहुत डिफरेंस आएगा. इनफैक्ट आप रियलाइज करोगे कि जो टॉप 10 रेस्टोरेंट आपको पता है कि टॉप 10 है, वो वहां पर विजिबल ही नहीं होंगे. और ऐसे बहुत सारे नाम होंगे जो आपने कभी सुने भी ना होंगे, एंड दोज आर विजिबल देयर. द फैक्ट इज, ये जितने नाम आपने नहीं सुने हैं, ये बहुत बिजनेस कर रहे हैं और इन्हें बिजनेस पूरा मिल रहा है गूगल के थ्रू, बिकॉज दे आर विजिबल ऑन गूगल. And their business is growing through online mediums. And like this, any new company that is getting formed, any new business that is getting launched can also start getting a lot of business coming from you. And I think इसीलिए बहुत जरूरी है कि हम गूगल के ऊपर मौजूद रहें. वो गूगल हो, फेसबुक हो, ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें जहां पर हमें होना चाहिए, हमें वहां पर अवेलेबल होना बहुत जरूरी है. And therefore, वो फेसबुक हो, वो गूगल हो, whichever thing is available and possible for us, हमें इन सबके ऊपर अवेलेबल होना जरूरी है. एंड डिजिटल मार्केटिंग इज नॉट जस्ट वन प्लेटफॉर्म, इट हैज टू बी अ 360 डिग्री अप्रोच. आपको ईमेल मार्केटिंग भी करनी पड़ेगी, आपको फेसबुक पे भी अवेलेबल होना पड़ेगा, आपको गूगल के सर्चेस में भी अवेलेबल होना पड़ेगा, आपको अपनी वेबसाइट को भी प्रमोट करना पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू प्रॉपर्ली मे बी रिक्वायर्ड वर्क ऑन एनी अदर प्लेटफॉर्म दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू. सो डिजिटल मार्केटिंग का परव्यू बहुत बड़ा है. एज डिजिटल मार्केटर्स ये आपको राइट कस्टमर्स तक लिंक करता है. As professionals, it is one of the best fields that you can get into. Digital marketing एक ऐसी फील्ड है जिसके अंदर प्रमोशंस हर 3 महीने में भी हो जाते हैं. And probably people in various fields, I think आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि मैं biased हूं because it is my field, but then try and understand ऐसी कोई फील्ड नहीं है जिसे 21 दिन में सीखकर आप एक करियर स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं. This is one field that you can learn in 21 days and start working on it. I have trained so many people in this field, and during lockdown, I've trained a lot of entrepreneurs also, a lot of professionals, a lot of educators, a lot of students in this field for their own respective objectives of learning digital marketing. And trust me, there are more than 20 lakh opportunities available for digital marketing in this year. And there are not even 2 lakh trained professional digital marketers who can take up this opportunity. This is one of the golden periods for digital marketers to get into this field and learn and implement digital marketing for their own perspectives. It's an easier field to get into if you learn it professionally in a manner that it should be learned. All the technical, practical skills should be learned. Otherwise, you can't do it. Before getting into training, while we were working for this, we were working for one of the biggest hospital chains in the UK. और उनके थ्रू हमें एक और reference मिला, and we bragged the deal. The problem was I had to hire 5 more people to execute that order. And trust me, पूरे 1 महीने तक मेहनत करने के बाद भी मैं 5 लोगों को hire नहीं कर पाया. The problem was people did not know digital marketing. And there were few people who I liked in terms of behavior. And I told them that if they can go and learn digital marketing somewhere, I'll be more than happy to absorb them in my organization. And they told me that, sir, we have done a 6 months course in digital marketing through that Delhi bigger place. But when we realized that people are just being getting taught theoretically, but there's no practical knowledge. And that is where we started getting into training. And we thought that it's very, very important for people to actually learn digital marketing. Honestly, I have this aim that Indore should become a hub of digital marketers. Like Bangalore or like a Pune or Hyderabad that grew up through IT. I think it's a very golden period for people in Indore to learn digital marketing and actually make their career into digital marketing space. Right? I think for an introduction to the new normal of digital marketing, I am sitting at home and managing a team of 43 people in this country, sitting at different places and serving more than 100 clients globally. This is how digital marketing is going to work. And this is going to be the new normal of digital marketing. Learn the skill. This economy is about skills. It is not about, what education you have gone across your schooling or your college. That is important. But I think if you don't have skills, it's not going to help you out. So please concentrate on skills also. Apart from this, it's an economy of skill. If you have it, people will hire you. And it's a right time, golden period. Digital marketing is something that has set actually a new normal. For me to open up offices in Gurgaon, Bombay, and London, it took me 2 years and then 5 years and then finally 7 years when I could open my office in London. But in the new normal, I now have an office in Singapore. I now have an office in Sri Lanka. And now I'm very soon opening up an office in NC, USA. So the world is vast. The opportunities are big enough. I think new normal has taught us that you can do anything sitting at your own houses, your own offices. So I think I am one of the biggest advocates of digital marketing. I really want people to learn it. I really want people to make their career in it. And trust me, I am available anytime you would want any recommendation, any suggestions, any advice that you would want to grow into digital marketing. Please feel free to reach out to me. I think this is what I wanted to share with you. And I think I would want to spend some time listening to your questions and answering to all of that. So over to you, Professor Kush. I'll be more than happy to take up as many questions as you want.
Ask questions on students' behalf.
Sure.
Dr. Zainab.
Mr. Khush, if you permit me
Yes,
first,
sir.
I have a question. If you allow me first,
Sir,
so I
please.
can talk to Mr. Shanki Bansal first. Will you allow me?
Sure, sir. Please, sir. Thank you so much for the
Okay,
first
okay,
question.
okay. Thank you. Let me first congratulate Mr. Shanki Bansal. You have spoken very well, sir. I really enjoyed. I too teach marketing, although not digital marketing. Basically, I am a man of physics. I am doctorate in physics, but I also did MBA, and here I conduct some classes in BBA, and I have chosen marketing as my subject. So personally, I like this area very well. And throughout your lecture, I have been listening very carefully, and I really impressed. And I must congratulate first you. Even then, although it's not like a question, it just an I want to know your opinion regarding this thing, that although this digital media has a large impact over influencing the people for the business. Do you think that because of this, digital media, the importance of print media has gone down? Does it so? Is it really you believe?
Thank you so much, Teresa, for asking this question, and I'm very happy to be speaking this around eminent people like you who have done their work into marketing. So,
Yeah.
sir, honestly, I would say that the percentage has started going down in terms of both print and the other traditional mediums. I would not say that the print is going to be vanishing or print will not be important, because even now majority of audience in the age bracket of 40 to 60 do read newspapers. The thing is that now has become is that you'll have to start understanding who your target audience is. So
Yeah.
a phone which is having a red and a green button clearly visible is for an older generation, and those ads will still be visible only in the newspapers and not in the digital marketing. So what is happening is the entire purview will change. So even the newspapers, people now read newspapers on ndtv.com or a bhaskar.com or a Bhaskar app or a probably Indian Express app. So what is happening is probably the way things are moving will change. And therefore you will see that even those newspapers are trying to promote their applications for people to use. So I think I do understand that print is still big enough, huge enough for it to go down very easily, but it has already started seeing the effects. The circulation, the pricings have come down because people have stopped
Yeah, yeah,
advertising
here,
there.
here, you are coming to the point. Here, I am interrupting you. You just said the prices are going down, but as a head of the institute, when I tried to market through college, through Dainik Bhaskar, nowhere I found that there is a reduction in their tariff rates. They are charging same 50,000, 1 lakh rupees for a small advertisement. So why then they are not reducing their prices if their values, or if their importance is going down? As you said, it will not completely vanish, but certainly their value has gone down. But they are not ready to compromise with their tariff rates for advertising.
Sir, I think it's a matter of some time. I think it's very difficult for people in that industry to also digest that people have it's about the demand and supply. When they're charging 50, if they're still getting few people to pay 50, they'll still continue to charge at 50,000 rupees. But I
Right.
think I know the industry, the print industry also well, and I have believed that they have already started seeing the shock. And
Yeah.
players like Bhaskar, they're still huge enough to see the impact very soon. But other players have already started reducing their price big time. So if you start negotiating, I have had biggest of national dailies who have gone down 90% down from their tariff rates. So I think the hit has been visible in the industry. Some players are big enough to even absorb the heat, and they will take
Yeah.
some time to do it.
Yeah.
Bhaskar
Yeah.
has already started working on their app too much, and their advertisements on the app have started picking up. Once they start working on that, they will be working
No,
on to.
that I agree. They also doing for digital. They are going digital, but they are not. In fact, probably जिसको कहते हैं कि रस्सी जल गई है, बल नहीं गया है, शायद मे बी। और दूसरी चीज अपन कहते हैं कि जो है बड़ी मछली जो है ज्यादा दिनों तक जो है दम मारती है, शायद वो वाली बात भी हो
राइट,
सकती है।
राइट, राइट। आई थिंक इसमें दूसरा वाला मुहावरा ज्यादा फिट हो रहा है सर, क्योंकि अभी जल्दी इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि डिमांड आ रही है, लोग पे कर रहे हैं।
हाँ,
वो बड़ी
there are
मछली
people
को
to
ऐसे
still
नहीं
pay.
मारनी
Yeah,
चाहिए।
yeah. I have seen during Diwali, the 2, 3, 4 pages are filled with all advertisements, big advertisements, Anand Jewelers and so and so and like that. Because of probably that they are, getting their business. Anyway, I got the answer. Thank you.
एक
Thank you.
छोटा सा पॉइंट इसमें और ऐड करूंगा सर। आज
जी
भी
सर।
ब्रांडिंग के पर्सपेक्टिव से ट्रेडिशनल मार्केटिंग डिजिटल से थोड़ा सा एज ऊपर है। आज जो एक इम्पैक्ट एक बहुत बड़े फ्रंट पेज एडवर्टीजमेंट का आता है दैनिक भास्कर में या टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया के अंदर, उसका जो ब्रांड वैल्यू, जैसे आपने कहा कि आनंद ज्वेलर्स ने इतना बड़ा ऐड दिया, आज आप और हम सब आनंद ज्वेलर्स की बात करें बिकॉज कहीं ना कहीं हमने उसकी ब्रांडिंग को उस तरीके से एब्जॉर्ब किया है, राइट?
एब्सोल्युटली एब्सोल्युटली, या दैट इज देयर। वही जो बात है ना कि कहीं ना कहीं अभी भी वो चीज है स्टिल। आई एम 40 प्लस एंड माय डे बिगिंस विद ओपनिंग ऑफ टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया और दैनिक भास्कर विद अ कप ऑफ टी इन माय हैंड,
राइट?
and I am equally good user of digital gadgets also. So it is not like that I am not I have given up reading.
राइट। सो वो 360 डिग्री मार्केटिंग का इम्पैक्ट है सर। जैसे अभी आप बस पे होर्डिंग्स लगे हुए हैं या कहीं और भी देखते हैं, सो इट इज फॉर ब्रांड रिकॉल। मैं बार बार मैं डिजिटल पे हूं, लेकिन मैं कार भी चलाता हूं तो मैं शहर के बीच में निकलता भी हूं, तो वो मार्केटर्स को मुझे हर जगह से कैप्चर करना चाहेंगे। तो वहां पर वो चाहेंगे कि कोई भी ऑडियंस मिस ना हो। सो जो मास मार्केट की चीजें हैं वो तो आपको मिलेंगी ट्रेडिशनल में भी, लेकिन आप देखेंगे जो नीश मार्केटिंग की चीजें हैं वो ट्रेडिशनल मीडियम से थोड़े से बाहर चले गए हैं। सो आनंद ज्वेलर्स इज अ मास मार्केटिंग प्लेटफॉर्म, वहां पर ब्रांडिंग जरूरी है। पर जैसे मैंने जेलस 21 का एग्जांपल दिया कि जो कि 0.1% को भी अट्रैक्ट नहीं करता इन अ सिटी लाइक इंदौर, वो अब एड्स आपको दैनिक भास्कर में दिखना बंद हो जाएंगे। वो एड्स नहीं दिख रहे, अब वो एड्स ने अपना प्लेटफॉर्म चेंज कर लिया। तो वहां पर डिफरेंस क्रिएट हुआ।
ओके सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू।
Okay, Zainab ma'am, if you can ask
Yes.
question from the student side.
Yes, there are many questions from the
Thank you, ma'am.
students, sir. They found the session very interesting.
So basically, the first question was from Harshita Jain, that how would one categorize digital marketing?
How would one categorize digital marketing?
Yes.
Can you explain the question better? I mean, what would you want to know in this, in terms of categories?
Okay, we'll go for the next question. Can you highlight some most?
I think the student might mean that how are the different modes of digital marketing through I
different
think
categories of digital marketing through which we can do.
Yes.
Right. So as I explained in the last module, digital marketing is all about a lot of things. So social media is one of the parts. So first you'll need to have a digital property. आपको अपनी वेबसाइट या यूट्यूब चैनल होना जरूरी है जिसकी आप मार्केटिंग कर सके, राइट? सो वहां पर मार्केटिंग सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू की जा सकती है बिकॉज योर ऑडियंस इज अवेलेबल, जिसको हम पुश मार्केटिंग कहते हैं। जब हम सोशल मीडिया में मार्केट करें तो हमें पता नहीं हमारा कस्टमर कौन है। हम इमेजिन करते हैं कि शायद 13 साल से 26 साल के बीच में होने वाला यूथ जो कि मैराडोना को फॉलो करता था, तो वो क्लासिकल भी है और करंट एज में भी है, तो शायद वो हमारा टारगेट मार्केट है। तो वहां पर हम पुश करते हैं एड्स और फिर चेक करते हैं वेदर इट इज वर्किंग और नॉट। द अदर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ दिस इज गूगल विच इज अ पुल मार्केटिंग, जहां पर वो आकर सर्च कर रहा है चीप लेदर शूज, तो वो ऑलरेडी एक कस्टमर है जिसके सामने हम अपना एड पुश करते हैं और वो हमारा एड पुल हो रहा है उस कस्टमर से। सो बेसिकली दैट इज पुल मार्केटिंग, जहां पर द यूजर इज ऑलरेडी देयर एंड वी आर स्टैंडिंग एज अ सप्लायर टू इट। सो आई थिंक पुश और पुल ये दो अलग तरीके अगर हम समझ जाते हैं, सो योर एंटायर ईमेल मार्केटिंग, योर सोशल मीडिया मार्केटिंग कम्स इनटू द पुश कैटेगरी ऑफ इट एंड योर सर्च इंजन मार्केटिंग entirely comes into the pull side of it. So I think these are the major criteria, categories in which you do digital marketing.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
The next question is, can you highlight some most efficient and useful digital marketing tools?
Most efficient and useful digital marketing tools. See, you'll have to work it out by other things because social media would involve you moving into Facebook ad manager. You have to go into Instagram. So now, because Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp is the same company, so you can just run Facebook, all of this ads through your Facebook medium. So I think that can be done. For your SEO, you might use services like SEMrush, ahrefs.com. You might do the audit through SEO Optimer. You can also check your page speed through Google Page Speed Insights, which is a developer's tool through Google. So बहुत सारे tools है, you know, there are n number of tools depending on what you want to target, how you want to target, and that is how you can do it.
The next question is, what are the key differences between digital marketing and branding?
See, they're completely two different things. Digital marketing can be one way to do branding. So branding can be done through traditional mediums as well as digital marketing mediums. Digital marketing is a specific way of doing marketing जहां पर you're reaching your target audience through digital mediums, be it mobile, be it laptops, through the medium of internet. You're trying to reach to them. So that's a field which you do. So you can do branding through digital marketing also, And you can do branding through traditional medium also. Branding is more about creating the entire story about your brand so that people relate to you. The entire segmenting, targeting, positioning that you learn in marketing, that is what leads to creating a brand.
The next question is, can you tell me some strategies to improve the current business scenario through digital marketing? Should I repeat the question?
No, I got the question. My only concern is it's a very difficult question to answer because every strategy will depend on what your business is, what your product or services is, which target audience would you want to move out to, because everything will change according to that. There is a possibility that I'm into B2B. In my case, probably a Facebook marketing for sales may not work out, but a Facebook marketing for branding may work out. But if I'm into B2C, I want Facebook and Instagram to generate sales for me. So I think there is no specific strategy. I think the entire digital marketing learning is about getting into that strategy or finalizing that kind of a strategy which works for your business. So Instagram is an organic platform, so you will have to post thrice a day, whereas Facebook is now turned into inorganic. Even if you post 2 times in a week, it will work for you. So strategies will work on platforms. It will depend on which product you're doing, which geography you are doing, who your customer is, when are they active, what is their buying behavior, how do they generate sales. A lot of things will come into picture before you finalize a strategy.
Definitely it is there, but the point is, sir, over here, like in the lockdown period, what we have seen is that everything was locked down, okay, and the only thing which was going on, which was continuous in process, was of course digital marketing. So maybe that must be the question.
Right. So this will work. See, digital will work for you because your target, as I mentioned, your target audience is sitting on their mobile phone. They are completely hooked to a mobile phone. 24 hours they're there. So if you can reach out into their pockets through their mobile phone, I think you are reaching the back pocket as well, which can draw money. So I think that is what is crucial.
The next question is, are there any limitations or challenges to digital marketing?
See, every marketing medium will have its own limitation and challenges. The biggest challenge here is if you are not well versed with how to do digital marketing, it can drain out a lot of money from your pocket. So अगर आपको अच्छे से नहीं करना आता है तो पैसा कहाँ खर्च हो जाएगा, कैसे खर्च हो जाएगा, पता भी नहीं चलेगा. और मार्केटिंग एक ऐसी चीज है जिसका दोबारा कोई you don't have an asset coming back to you. So I think वहां पर सबसे बड़ा है कि you need to know digital marketing properly, you need to learn it properly, ताकि आप गलतियां ना करें, क्योंकि गलतियां बहुत महंगी हैं यहाँ पर.
Yes.
So I think वहां पर मुझे लगता है cost control is something that you need to learn. You need to learn the techniques and technicalities of digital marketing so that you can run it more effectively.
Yes, completely agree. Now I think all the questions are done and all the students must be definitely satisfied with their questions. And now I would like to go for the vote of thanks session. I am Dr. Zainab Malik and I'm here to present the vote of thanks for today's expert talk. I would like to thank our guest, of course, and the key speaker, Mr. Shanky Bansal, for enlightening us with his knowledge. Today's session was full of knowledge and interesting stuff. It gave deep insights about the topic and also revealed some interesting facts. The point where Mr. Bansal talked about analytical data, which is available for you to check online, was very informative. I'm pretty sure that the precious knowledge that Mr. Bansal gave us will help us in studies in current scenario and in, of course, future. I would also like to thank our principal, sir, Dr. Apurva Trivedi, Vice Principal Ma'am, Dr. Unmekha Tare Ma'am, for giving us permission for organizing the session. I would also like to thank Professor Kush Singodia and Professor Hemant Pal for organizing such a worthy session for students. I would also thank all students present here for paying attention and learning and asking so many questions. I would end my speech here. Of course, there is an important announcement that please fill the feedback forms. Then only you will be able to get your certificates on. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Malik. I think I learn from every session, so I really want to be there all the time. So thank you so much for inviting Professor Kush, Anumati ma'am, and Unmekha ma'am. I've always been indebted to you for a lot of learning that I have done in my life. Thank you so much for that. And Apurva Trivedi ji, it's been an honor coming to Sikha. I'm very happy that somebody of your stature is managing the college, and I have learned a lot of things, and I'll be more than happy to interact with you in future also and continue my learning in the same field. Thank you so much for inviting me today.
You're most welcome, sir, to Sikka every time.
Thank you so much. Have a great day, and thank you so much for everybody for being a patient audience. I hope I transferred and delivered some important learning for you. All the very best for your future endeavors. Wherever you need my help, I'll be more than happy to be present. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.